G'day viewers. Well, been a little bit inspired by Anakin1814. It's one of the people I was lucky enough to meet last year in Tubevember, specifically when I went to the US for the YouTube live concert, which for those of you who don't know anything about, I had fun, possibly in spite of what YouTube intended. I did think the concert was better after the fact than I thought it was going to be before, because I really wasn't interested in any of the listed acts. But what was really good was meeting people, and that fell into two camps. Actually meeting some of the megastars was very interesting, like seeing the people who were in the top 20 have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, all their videos get watched millions of times. They're all very nice. And also what was a lot of fun was meeting the people I regarded as friends that I just communicated with, sometimes for quite a long time, online, and it was all good. This is not actually directly related to that. But anyway, I've been watching Anakin videos regularly since then, off and on before then, caught up with a whole bunch of new people. And he's going with this, what he has mistakenly called vlog a day for a week, which means a personal video a day, and seeing what comes out. Those in the know that's really called a Yolog. That's all there is to say on the matter. So basically what these are going to be is a little bit different. I'll just do one take videos, probably between 5 and 10 minutes each, talking about stuff which will hopefully help me work out a few ideas. It's not to say there won't be sort of wacky performance type. That's just the kind of person I am, and I might do the occasional angry rant. Not so much in this one, but as I go by, I might latch onto topics that make me go off a bit. I just wanted to start off, seeing this as personal communication, talking about communication, what I do and don't do online. Now, having been on YouTube for coming up to not that far short of 3 years now, and I'm also going to post this on the Vloggerhead site, just for something to do, because I haven't been posting there for a really long time. I may start using that site again to do this type of video, work out ideas, but this is just a little project for the next week anyway, so it'll be this on YouTube for the next week as well. And so, yes, communication, how I communicate and how I don't. Anyone who knows me knows I answer comments. A lot of people seem surprised by that. Most people are quite appreciative of that. One thing people often say, oh gee, you're the only famous person who does that. And I always respond, look, first, I don't think I'm famous. Yes, my subscriber base gone up by a factor of 10 in the last year to be 10,000 on YouTube. When you compare that to the people who are in the hundreds of thousands, doesn't feel that big to me. But with a comment with, why don't the big name people reply to all the comments, it's literally impossible for those who can't work it out. And I'm pretty much at my limit. Now, actually, for those who haven't noticed, no one's really commented on it. Maybe people just noticed quietly. I slowed down a bit with a pace of posting videos online. For a long time, I was close enough to daily, certainly at least 5 or 6 videos a week. I found it fairly easy to maintain that pace. Not actually so easy to keep up with the comments when I'm doing that many videos. Like literally, if I didn't get online for a day, the volume of comments was probably too overwhelming to keep up with. And just to give myself a bit less stress, I consciously decided this year to slow down, at least for a while. I don't think I've actually been spending more time making the videos, but slowing down to 4 or 5 at the moment a week has made things easier and less stressful for me, and I still seem to be getting quite a lot of people viewing and commenting and subscribing, which is all good things for a narcissist like me. And I've got to think about what to do now. This was going to be one take, but someone doesn't know I'm doing it. I'll leave it one take. I think that worked. Yeah, I was going to talk about communication, what I do and don't do. I do answer comments that seem worth answering. Do answer personal messages that seem worth answering. I do post my phone number online. Now, that number is a purpose-specific number. It is a prepaid phone, doesn't cost me any money to answer calls, but I don't make calls on it. People often send me text messages or leave me verbal messages on voicemail. They seem to expect me to reply. I don't. That will cost me money, and it's not about costing me money. I don't care how cheap that makes me sound. I think I've said a lot. I'm very, very cheap. And because I do that, some people have suggested I should use Skype or some similar thing, so then they could call me for free or for not very much. Quite honestly, I don't want to be that easy to contact. It's as simple as that. Maybe it sounds a bit mean, but I want people to have to make some effort to call me. Like, they have to invest something, money. It tends to cut down on the morons. Doesn't completely eliminate the morons, but it cuts down on them. And most people get that. Some people don't quite. Some people have been complete dicks about it, but they're complete dicks, and I really worry about people like that. So, no, I don't call people back on that phone. I don't reply to text messages on that phone, and I'm not going to do anything to make it easier. Oh, and I don't do instant messaging, any of those services. And the reason I don't do it is because I like it and I get a bit into it and addicted, and it would eat up too much of my time and I wouldn't be able to make the videos I want to watch. Mind you, I have got into Twitter a lot in the last couple of weeks, but that's something I can control, the on-off switch, without feeling like I have to reply to anything anyone says to me on there. You can, of course, have back and forth on Twitter, but it's a bit more respectable if you don't always reply to comments, whereas instant messaging, it's pretty rude to not reply. So I don't do instant messaging, so don't ask me for that. I don't really do the sites like Facebook and MySpace. I do have like placeholder profiles there, and a lot of people add me as friends, fine, but I don't use it. So people are always sending me those stupid app requests, which I find fucking annoying. I just ignore. Sorry if that offends anyone, but that isn't what I do on Facebook. In fact, I don't do anything on Facebook. I've just sort of got a placeholder there. I don't know if it'll ever be more than that. So, I also gave out a post office box. This is another idea I came up with last year, and people occasionally send me cards and whatnot, and some people send me special things. Look at the size of the package I got. Woo! This came from an Aussie. Lucy sent me this, and I did open it at work, and inside the big box is another box and a little envelope, and I don't know what the package is yet, because when I open the little envelope with that little message in there, it says, "Hi, AngryAussie, saw the video, wanted to send you something, bloody 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 blah." Now, what Lucy said is, "I'd love it if you'd make a video of yourself opening it up, so I can see what you think when you see it." So that's what I decided to do. That was actually a big part of me deciding to do the Vlog-A-Day thing. This gave me my theme for the first one. I'm going to open a present. So, my hobby is making ugly dolls in my spare time. I like it already. I've made a few of them. Call them Lucy Label Stitch Babies. Made by hand from scratch. Sounds very cool. Hopefully you love it as much as I love making it for you. You'll love YouTube. Okay, Lucy in Nightmares 1 is the YouTube account of Lucy. She said, "I hope it reaches you soon." It may have reached me a while ago. I don't check the post box that often. But as the second box, which is slightly smaller than the first box, I will check it out and see what it is. How cool is that? That is awesome. I'm going to have to fight to keep this off my kids. There's the Stitch Baby, the Lucy Label Stitch Baby. I'm going to have to fight to keep this off my kids, but I will fight for it. That is so cool. I love crafty people. I have no talent on this front at all. The craftiest I get is making t-shirts, which I've been doing again a bit lately. You might see a few of them in these videos, maybe not. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you for the Stitch Baby. Little angry Stitch Baby. See, I'm wearing a cape. It's pretty cool. Anyway, that's the first of the vlogs. Communication, what I do and don't do. Anyone who wants to suggest things I could ramble about for 5 or 10 minutes, I'm very interested to hear. Otherwise, I will be my own brain dumping on here for the next week or so. And I don't take it personally if you don't watch videos like this. Like, you could save yourself the trouble of, oh, won't you do my angry ones? And fair enough if that's what you want to watch. Just wait till I start doing that again. First, I'm not your dancing monkey. Second, I can't be all things to all people all the time. And this is all about me. I'm a bit narcissistic like that. So for the next week, I'm going to be doing videos like this. But yeah, if there's any topics you'd like me to explore, fire away. I have a few ideas myself. Always open to suggestions. I'll see you here again tomorrow.